CBC News has confirmed the identity of another Canadian aligned with the extremist group ISIS, the one currently rampaging through Iraq. He's a Calgarian, not the only one we've discovered linked to ISIS. But this young man has an ominous threat for Canada. Adrian Arsenault has our exclusive report.
In case what's happening in Iraq now feels far, too far from life in Canada, take a closer look and realize that some of the men in ISIS, either murdering or promising to murder, may have been your neighbors. Look at this campfire, too, deceptively benign. It's ISIS again, and its foreign fighters burning passports. Video emerging only in the last few weeks. In that fire, a Canadian passport belonging to this man who makes his intentions clear.
This is a message to Canada and all the American Tawagheet. We are coming and we will destroy you, bidnillahi ta'ala. After Sham, after Iraq, after Jazeera, we are going for you, Barack Obama.
Is he really a Canadian? Yes. CBC has learned his name is Farah Shirdon and he's from Calgary. Was a student at the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology in 2012. Again, Calgary. CBC first told you the story of others from Calgary who've left to fight with extremist groups. Damien Claremont, killed as a fighter with an al-Qaeda-affiliated group earlier this year, and Salman Ashrafi, a suicide bomber with ISIS who killed upwards of 40 people in Iraq in November. They're all among 6 men who lived in the same apartment building in downtown Calgary who joined extremists. All claim to be part of the same so-called study group.
After Iraq,
there's evidence to suggest Farah Shirdon was part of that group too. A source proven reliable in the past who's connected with the group wrote this to us. There were others in it besides the 6 of us, he said, but not all the members lived in that one building, obviously. Many of us kept a low profile to avoid detection. How they first met, who guided them, still unclear. So what's the story with this Farah Shirdon? Well, some might jump to dismiss him as just another disenfranchised, lost young man. That would be a mistake. This Farah Shirdon is well educated, and crucially, he's extremely well connected.
This is a message to Canada.
He's from a good and involved family in Canada. His uncle is this man, Abdi Farah Shirdon, the former Prime Minister of Somalia, a man who recently waged a difficult battle against extremism.
I left comfort for one reason alone.
There's now shock within the family about Farah Shirdon, and among those who encountered him and others, sometimes in the small mosque attached to the apartment building.
Do you recognize that type of language he's using, that sort of that aggression? Did you recognize that at all?
No.
What do you think when you hear that?
I mean, I was really shocked because he's evolved like big time, because I don't remember him even saying anything like that.
Hamza Ayedi says CSIS officers have been to see him, brought plenty of pictures, hoping for information about this one cell. He was shown pictures of Damien Claremont, of Salman Ashrafi, and Farah Shirdon, and 7 other men, all affiliated with this one cell. Who and where they are, what they all intend, unclear. Ayedi says he's heard extremist language from others in the past and confronted them, but never from this group.
The furthest they went is like, I don't feel comfortable living in this country. That's probably...
How'd they explain that?
They're just like, it's hard for us to find, halal meat, and it's hard for us to just interact.
But to kill or return to Canada to kill, as Shirdon suggested, how real is the threat? Local imams say they're starting serious community conversations to try to understand what's happening. And Calgary police say they've been watching radicalization in the city for 8 years. Were called into a private session at City Hall after CBC first broke the story. But neither the mayor of Calgary nor the RCMP will talk with us about the extent of what's being done. All we know is what's lost. Lives far away, taken by men close to home. And Farah Shirdon, as of now, we don't know where he is. Adrian Arsenault, CBC News, Calgary.